Hello everyone, welcome to round 13, Jeddah. I'm currently inviting people to the lobby. Great, thank you, game. Game's been a bit finicky with it all. But yeah, welcome to round 13 at Jeddah. Is that showing the correct driver state? That's showing Campbell Adams. I love this. How do I always ruin this? There we go. There you go. You've got Jerabot followed by Zakazu. Jerabot has decided he does not want to participate any longer, so Zakazu takes control. Bridgie is actually right behind. He is only 7 points behind, followed by Jetman, Chrissy's, who's on vacation of some sort, Batman, Kingy, Hunter, Cubing, Domwar, Sebk, Battlecat, RK, Kimmy, Ankgoat, Parzival, Tetris, Broken Reptile, Broseph, and H-Town. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 12 full-time drivers in the top 20. My god. Anyway, then we go to here. We've got Ferrari leading from Aston Martin, from Mercedes, Haas, Alpine, Sauber, Red Bull, Racing Bulls, Williams, and McLaren. And finally, overalls, my team is now not dead last anymore. We are winning, we are 9th by 10 points over Mercedes, which is absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, Red Bull lead. They're always going to lead. They're not going to lose at the moment unless we take away all their points. We've got Ferrari on top in P2, then McLaren, Aston Martin. McLaren actually leads a big battle between Aston, Haas, and then there's a big battle between Sauber, Racing Bulls, Williams, Alpine, and Mercedes. So that is looking like it's going to be a lot of fun. We currently have a couple of people on fast laps, some on quick laps. We do have one person at the moment. His name is Jetman. And Jimin is the sole Haas today. And we are going to see, we do only have 10 drivers, so everyone will score points here. Look out for turn 4. This corner that Jetman's currently coming up to. You want to turn in just like he's done there without whacking the wall and going off and invalidating your lap. Through goes Jetman on the McLaren of Frizy. We have 11 people now, as I think that was Kingy who comes through now. Xander is finally in. So we've got both Kick Saubers, one Alpine, one Aston Martin, one Williams, one Ferrari and one McLaren. Bang to the top goes Jetman. To the top there we've got the Alpine next of Ads or Execute Order 66. This is Ads' third race, I believe, and I am back to commentate, so we're going to have so much fun. So far, only Jetman has set a proper lap time. We've got Ads to walk through the final corner. He is actually right behind Zakazu. Zakazu will be looking at taking a bigger lead today. But Bridgie is racing as well. That is a 29.585. Next would be Frizy, as Frizy pushes along. Jetman is behind him. Jetman is coming into the pit lane. So Jetman is someone to look at, as Frizy comes to the line now. Another controller player. We have a lot of controller players in this div here. For that is another 29.5. Following him is Bridgie, one of the next people. He is actually coming across. He will start his fast lap now. He is being followed by the Batman. This is a great opportunity for Batman here to get a podium. as there aren't many quick drivers racing, especially like people like H-Town, who are not racing at the moment. And he goes a 29.2, so Jetman currently on pole. A-Dog will be next to the line. A-Dog a 29.226, puts himself up a position. Here comes Zakazu though, he's being followed by Battlecat, King Dogger and Xandon. To the line, Zakazu increases his lead. Battlecat going for another lap. Xandon will come to the line to start his fast lap as well. Kingy is actually just coming through this start straight area. Yes, so Zakazu will be coming in. A-Dog will be coming in. Batman will be coming in. Frizy is actually going to go for another one here. So we'll sit on board with Mr. Frizy as he goes on his quick lap. So we'd love to see how he does here. Frizy, one of the slower drivers in the group, but nonetheless pretty consistent when it comes to race paces I've seen in multiple leagues over the seasons. But as he comes through the final couple of corners, oh no, actually through the first sector, my bad, I am looking at the wrong people. But we do have A-Dog coming into the pit lane. King Dogger starts his fast lap, however, there is also A-Dog who starts another quick one with him. But we do have, who's that, Battlecat? Zen has invalidated, so he will be coming straight back into the pits and coming out for another one. A 29.322 from the Battlecat. I believe Battlecat has finally turned off TC, so he's doing no TC now. But Jetman just getting out of the way of the McLaren. He's in the American livery. But through, yeah, who are we watching on board? King Dogger isn't doing much. There's Frizy. Frizy is down 6/10, so this will not be a quick one. He is darting over to the side. He will be coming straight into the pit lane. There is Bridgie right behind. No, that's not Bridgie. That is the Hass of Jetman. Love a quicker time. I have seen this man get into the 27.9s as a tier 3 driver. Absolutely phenomenal work. I need to unlock the Hass livery, that one, because that one is absolutely phenomenal. Jetman is 4/10 up. This man's banker was a 28.5. He is on an absolute screamer of a run here. But into the pits comes Zakazu. Jetman is on his fast run. He would love to do something here. A 27.9 would firmly put him into the role of P1, and he could technically have a better launch, being just a bit further ahead, and it is a 28 flat, which is 7/10 quicker than the guy is P3 if we look. Oh my god. I had KFC before this. That was amazing, but my god, I'm burping now. Under 8/10 for the top 3. Under 1.5 second, 1.3 seconds for the top 6, 1.6 seconds for the top 8, and 1.8 seconds for the top 9. as into the pits comes A-Dog. He will follow the rear, but Batman, the man beneath the legend, the man of Gotham, will be absolutely flying down this front straight, doing 337 kilometers per hour, braking just about the 60 meter, 70 meter board. Coming through now, turns 4 and 5 through the S's section, going slightly a bit cautious, just making sure he doesn't ruin it. Not very close to the walls at the moment, keeping off the curbs, down to 5th gear through here, up to 6th, pushing into the limits. It is a 5/10th improvement from P5. This will push him actually above Ridgey, I reckon. So that it will be very close to P3. But at the current moment, as he comes through the chicane of, I think, hang on, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Damn, I didn't know that hairpin thing was so slippery slidey. Anyway, he's 8/10ths up. Any further and he could be on for a P1 here. This could be an absolutely blistering lap time from the Batman, the Botman. He absolutely bottles the exit of that corner. Coming to the line now, he will have a little bit less time to come back, and he loses 4/10ths at the end of that lap through that final sector. But Bridgie is on an absolute screamer at the moment, saving all of his battery to use it down this long straight. This is kind of like a snake at the moment. You've kind of like, and then through this kind of kink in the road, but it does kind of slow it down. I mean, if that wasn't there, it'd just be a massive DRS straight that goes for hours, and it could possibly be 0-0 wings, honestly. Like, you'd be okay through the first sector, you'd be shit through the first sector, and then through the final sector, you'd just be an absolute bullet. Here he comes, Bridgie, 28.3. He has to rush back to the pits now. He cannot wait. He has to go. Zuckerzoo is pushing now. Batman is just ahead of him. Will he help out Zuckerzoo, or will Zuckerzoo keep going? He is up by 3/10ths of a second, mounting the curves like no tomorrow. He's up by 3/10ths, but it could be even higher because he has got a lot more battery than Jetman did as he pushes to through to the final corner, making sure to brake, kind of clipping the apex, not drifting at all out of that final corner, using all the battery he has up to the line. Is it pole? It is not. It is a 28.2, so he lost a 10th somehow. It must have been over the curb, but I think that is Zuckerzoo's final lap. Zandon is on a quick one now. His teammate the Battle Cat, is pushing it now, but it is now the top 4 within 7/10ths. So everyone hoping to push. We would love to see a lap from Donmore. I'd love to see a faster lap from Kingy. We know he's quick. We know Battle Cat's quick. We know Batman can go faster. Zuckerzoo can go quicker. Jetman, possible. He is coming out of the pits. Bridgie can go even quicker. Batman could go probably 6/10ths quicker. Battle Cat, we know him. He can do a lot of things under pressure. The Alpine of Ads can still go slight bit quicker. A P8 would be a phenomenal result in qualifying for the Alpine. And Frizy, I think this is his highest position so far. I think he's been P6 or P5, but he's doing absolutely phenomenal for the McLarens, who are, I think, still in double-digit points. But we have Zandon to the line. This is his only lap, and it is a 29 flat, putting him P5 ahead of A-Dog. Now on to Battle Cat, who is absolutely pushing it through. He is not using any battery. He is a 10th up at the moment. He is through in 5th gear, upping the gears through 7 and 8. Absolutely pushing it now. The other Sauber would love a P5 and P6 start, but everyone's coming out now and you don't know what it's going to be. Jetman will have all this traffic and it is not going to be good for him. Up to the line, Battle Cat P5 at 28.7. What a lap time by the Kick Saubers, putting themselves out there. Jetman will be next, using the battery. When will they use it? Just before where that little outcrop is where the cars could stop. Braking hard into turn 1, mounting the curb perfectly, getting it absolutely beautiful. Just having a little moment on the exit of the curb. Jetman down to 4th, using all the curbs he can. Linking this section is absolutely crucial for your lap time. Mounting the curb just, getting as close as you can to the curb, not being able to get it slightly. His first sector is a 32.5. This will put him into the 27th through and around the final, through the first corner of the second sector, through the chicane now as he comes through, getting it absolutely perfect, slightly off, using all the width, even most of the bloody wall. Absolutely flying here is the Haas. Where is he? He's a 10th up, getting it completely. He is absolutely on the mend. Through the final couple of corners, here comes Jetman. What's he gonna do? He's gonna get blocked on his final lap. He gets blocked just from Zandon. Plays like, no, that is Battle Cat. Through he goes. He loses his .9. Battle Cat got in the way and he's lost it. Jetman is not happy in the slightest. Donmore, I don't know where Donmore is. Yeah, Jetman's just chucked it in a wall. He is not very happy. As we watch, who is this? This is the Alpine of ads. He's absolutely pushing that car. Nothing left on the table. Donmore will start from last. I think Donmore might have a quality ban. Jetman has retired. Having a look now, Battle Cat, that'll be a close one there. If we look at race results, no, not at race results, license points. No one's got enough for a quali ban, so I don't know why Donmore hasn't done a lap, but a 28.6. What a lap. Frizzy's next, he doesn't improve. King Dogger to the line. He is trying his best. Why are you going so wide? You need the shortest run, and he's lost time. Bridgie is next. Can Bridgie get it? He is on for it. Oh, he just misses out. Batman as well, just missing out. Battle Cat is not up. He is swerving and he's not happy. A-Dog next, it goes ahead of Battle Cat. P6. There you have it. Jetman P1 just ahead of Bridgie, who lost a heap of time. Zuckerzu followed by Batman, followed by Alpine's ads, followed by A-Dog, who's just 3 thousandths behind him. Then Battle Cat, Zandon, they'll be on the same row together. Then Frizy and King Dogger as row 5. Donmore all alone on row 6. here we go. We have 11 drivers, 25. We have more laps than we have drivers. My God. That's actually the case for a lot of the races. I'm dumb. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, we've got 5 lights. It is Jeddah, and we are lights out underway as Jetman gets an absolutely horrific start through. Oh my God, the Alpine almost into P2. We have a collision at the back. There is cars around. That is A-Dog gone. Domwar just taking it nice and slow. Bridgie is at the front now. Bridgie versus Zakazu is the battle. Bridgie can technically get the race win if Zakazu doesn't finish P2 or higher. He'll finish in about he will take the lead of the championship. My bad. My God. Frizy up on Zandon, who's had an absolute miserable time. Alpine is at the back. Batman is on the rear of him. It is P4 at the current moment. Zandon, do not leave, my man. Do not, because this could be a chance for you to shine. The Alpine is using battery. The Batman is using battery. No, Battle Cat isn't. It is the first lap. You can actually see what modes they're in. None for Zakazu as he pushes through. Hot lap for Battle Cat. So different modes being used for different people. As Zandon has wing damage, he will have to get that replaced. It's very unlucky. Anyone in the front, guys, have damage. No damage there. No damage. No damage. No damage. No damage. No. Oh, hang on. No damage. No damage. No one has damage but Zandon. As Jetman has Zakazu. Zakazu poking his nose there but not going for the move. So sticking, staying out of it. If we look at position changes, everyone's gone up either 1 or down 1. However, Zandon down 3, A-Dog down 3, King Dog are up 3. Absolutely phenomenal. Zandon's in the pits. His race is effectively over without a what are they called again? Zakazu has clearly lost a heap of time through the first sector. Something was not right. Something did not go well for him. But Ad's doing the complete opposite to everyone else. He will be doing the hard to medium, or hard medium, or hard medium hard, you know. People could 2-stop, people could 1-stop. A 1-stop in tier 3 would be like a gold mine. You would get so many positions because no one's tyre wear is safe. But Bridgie is suffering. Not really, because Jetman is on the back. Jetman would love P1 back. Another win for Jetman. He has been chasing one since, I think, round 2. And he has not had one since. He stays behind. There we go. We have either a 2-stop 8 or 8 to 16. Or we have a 1-stop, which is box at lap 9 at the earliest, 11 at the latest. And Zan has had another incident. He has lost more wing. He is not having fun. He's in 5th gear, not moving. He is actually going very slow. I don't know what he's doing. He is now kind of getting back up to speed, but Jetman trying to stick with him here. Zakazu would also love a win against Bridgie to further extend his lead. But we've got these 4 to go against. We've got Frizy, A-Dog in this battle as well. We've got King Dogger at the front of it. Zakazu is chasing. He wants this DRS. He's in the DRS. He's out of it again. It is so close. Jetman is giving him the option, and Zakazu has taken it. Absolutely phenomenal work. Ooh. again. Oh my god. Honestly. Back up at the front. There's actually a move down at the back. Frizy on. Adolf gets past as well. King Dogger has lost 2 positions. He is now back down to almost where he started. If we look, he has gone only up 1. 51 seconds is the gap to Zandon, who's continuing on with his wing damage. But will anyone do the one-stop? Will anyone do the one-stop? I was in a call with Jetman and Jerabot, and we did kind of discuss it a little bit the day before. And Jetman could be going for one if he boxes lap 10. Frizy has just lost the position to Adolf. Adolf now up to P7. It's a 4.5 second gap to catch now to Battle Cat, Batman, and the Alpine. Well, that's a bit wide from Donmore. Donmore had a big break in qualifying. That's why he didn't do a lap. But it has not helped him in the slightest. Absolute speed demons, these blokes. This is Tier 3. Tier 2 is tomorrow night. We will not have a stream for Tier 2 as Apollo Pepsi will be doing 24 hours of Le Mans, I believe it is. And I hope you'll watch him. His Twitch is the same as his Discord. If you don't know what that is, it's Apollo Pepsi, no spaces, capital A, with TTV somewhere in there. I think it's at the front. But Jetman not sticking around to find out. But, oh, that's another spin. Zandon is staying in at all costs. Because if he DNFs, that could be a move. But Bridgie going for the move on Jetman. Moves over. He is ahead. It does not matter. Jetman now has to fight another day. But Bridgie has now invited Zakazu in to try and tag team. The Alpine has a 1.3 second gap over Batman. And Adolf has not got the gap down in the slightest. It has stayed the same. Here is Zakazu. He has pushed Jetman slightly wide. Jetman will now be under threat from behind him instead of in front of him. He's touched the wall. It is not going to look good here. Zakazu's sitting behind him. Will be steamrolling. He is on the charge. However, Jetman has more battery. Will he go for the move here? He sends it down the inside. However, that has scared the ever-loving shit out of Jetman. And that has definitely given Jetman a warning. However, Jetman, will he stick behind? He does. So Jetman has chosen to stay behind and try and get it here. They are on similar batteries. All three of them are. DRS and ERS combined for the Haas driver. He goes on the inside. He dives it. And he gets it stopped in time. However, now Bridgie tries his hardest. He does not get it. Jetman is now in front. The Alpine is cooking. Zandon will come out behind, a full lap behind everyone. He will have to sit behind. Zandon will currently get 4 points, I believe it is. Oh, that is very wide by Frizy. Adolf has not been able to catch, so he's been stuck at the 5 second mark, or just thereabouts. But here comes the Alpine. His tyres are now in condition, and he is on the rise for a P3. This would be absolutely phenomenal for AIDS. Or AIDS, my god. But he is cooking, and Batman will now have to worry from behind him, as here comes up Battle Cat. These two are absolutely phenomenal drivers. And you can see he's got 16 kilometers per hour more on Mr. Batman. But here he goes. He will be draining the battery. He's going for the move. As Batman lets him through easily. enough, but this man in the Alpine is catching the guys in the front. None of them are boxing, but Jetman has to defend. Here comes Bridgie. Jetman hangs it around the outside. He's still there, and he's been turned. Jetman has been turned. But this just means that Zakazu will be trying to go for the move, and Jetman just lets him through. Jetman, what are you doing, bro? Jetman's tyres are actually dying. But here comes Alpine. This man is cooking. He's got an absolutely phenomenal helmet, by the way. Jetman has a great one too. It is the Roscoe one. I actually can't see the helmet choice of the Red Bulls. That someone has gone, and once again, it is Zandon. Zandon is once again around, so that is not going to help him in the slightest. However, here comes the Alpine. He would love the DRS. Battle Cat's ahead of Batman. I remember this now. And now Battle Cat has to save his battery up, because here comes V-Carb. It is Sauber versus V-Carb, I believe, at the moment. Racing Bulls are just behind Sauber in the overalls. Here comes Battle Cat's in hot lap mode. That is something I have never seen, or I haven't seen in a while. Someone going into hot lap mode to keep ahead of someone else. But Abs has got DRS. It has happened. Through goes Battle Cat. Batman tried, failed, and on to the next as Frizy comes in. He has ABS off. So King Dogger coming in right behind him. These two are doing the two-stop. They go onto a set of hards. What does Kingy choose? A set of the hards as well. Donmore comes in. Zandon comes in. Zandon's going to finish all of his bloody time. Out, Zandon's retired. Zandon, you would have scored points. 4 points is better than no points, mate. Through comes Donmore. Donmore gets a new front wing change. Yes, but Bridgie is pushing right now. He is trying to escape at all costs. Jetman's trying to stay with him. Oh, did spin touch. Sakazu's whacked the wall. He's got no damage, but the Alpine is just in and out of DRS. Look at this camera angle. Absolutely phenomenal as we watch them come through the little island. There's a bit of a river in front there as well. Sorry, not a river, a pond or a lake or whatever you bloody want to call it. But we have the drivers behind. None of them are pitting. Not yet, at least will ADOG come in. ADOG has slowly gained with the cars ahead. Jetman's now there. But all this battling is just helping the car behind. The Alpine with these hard tyres on. Bridgie's setup is pushing him all over the bloody place. Batman is trying his best. He looks behind, and here is ADOG absolutely pushing. Top 10 score points. It's top 15, but actually, you know what I haven't checked? I have not checked string yet. That's probably a good choice, honestly. Titans, Ramped have just finished their race. Battle Cat is using MedTC still. I thought he was using a different one, but Jetman is going for the undercut on the guys ahead of him. Through goes A-Dog. He will go ahead of him. Jetman will get his tyres changed. He comes onto another... sorry, he comes off the mediums onto a set of the hards. Oh my god, for a second there I trapped myself. I thought he went hard. But I've realised now that was not the case. Gap between the guys at the front is 18 seconds. Something needs to change. Something needs to change real quick. King Dogger 3 seconds. That is not going to help him in the slightest. He has also lost the back of Frizy. So Frizy having a lot to do at the moment. 17 seconds, 18 seconds is the gap between A-Dog and Frizy. So Frizy could come out ahead of A-Dog, but not Batman or Battlecat. They will get DRS, both of them, but Zakazu is on the charge. He is coming into the pits. You hope this lap he will come in, change his tyres, and go from there. We will see Ads lead for a bit on these hards. So there we go. Into the pits comes both the front guys as Ads staying out. Battlecat comes in. Batman is in. A-Dog's coming in. Everyone's coming on the same lap. Here comes Jetman. Zakazu is coming through the pit lane now. Sitting on board with him. He's coming out of the pit lane now. He will have a lap fresher tyres. There is Jetman just ahead. He has absolutely lost it. He is almost 2 seconds behind, and Bridgie has lost a slight bit of time as well. Battlecat getting the move done. A-Dog coming out behind Frizy. I said it would happen, and it did. Frizy is back in the P7. Jetman is now hunting down Execute Aura 66. It is a 14-second gap. This man will come out, at the moment, he will come out ahead of Battlecat. But Battlecat still has a lot to prove, as he is now ahead of Batman by 2 seconds. And Frizy just keeping ahead of A-Dog. Oh, Donmore getting a penalty as well. Same place that fastest lap was 32-1 from Jetman. If we look at penalties, 3 and 3 for the bottom two. Stopped. Everyone stopped except for Ads. 2 people are on the 2 stop, Frizy and King Dogger. And Donmore, my bad. So technically, A-Dog is currently in a battle with absolutely no one. But here comes Bridgie. Bridgie on the outside, goes around the outside, but Zakazu keeps it in. He keeps his nose in there, but he is not close enough or not alongside enough for anything to work. Zakazu losing the position. Oh, Xander's finally left the session. A-Dog just cannot get past on Frizy. The cold tyres are not helping. 11 seconds is the gap now. Jetman is absolutely pushing this Haas further than it's ever gone before, honestly. He's doing an Ollie Behrman, except he's not in the Ferrari. And this is not a battle for P7 with Lewis Hamilton. Jetman is cooking. This is kind of like his practice race for tomorrow. He does have RMPT ramped Div 2, so go cheer him on in that one. It is RMPT _ F1 if you want to watch that race. Great bunch of blokes. A lot of the people in here are in there, and it's just a great community. But join up, see what happens as Jetman goes even quicker, but Bridgie tops that time with a 1/10 improvement. And has to come in around lap 15-16 for this to work for himself. A-Dog has finally made the move on Frizy. Now he can hunt down Batman, who has not got DRS. King Dog has got a 3-second. Wins it in the first 2 corners, which is absolutely mad. Bridgie gets his 3-second. That is disappointing. That has lost him, effectively has lost him P2 at the moment, and will give that over to another driver. At the moment, Batman will come out ahead of Ads. Ads will slot in between Batman and Flint on the medium tyres. So, absolutely phenomenal work as we just watch. Oh, cheese balls. Well, into the pits comes Order 66. Hold on, no, this is not what I'm looking for. Aha! Well, as we look on board, we have 12 people watching. Who's close to a penalty? Any warnings for Jet or Zakazu? We will actually look there at Jetman and Zakazu. 2 warnings for Jetman. Actually 4 warnings for Bridgie. Zakazu has none. So Jetman is close to a penalty. Battlecat has 1 warning. Ads has 1 warning. Batman has 2 warnings. So does A-Dog. Frizy has 1 warning. King Dogger has a lot of warnings. Donmore has a lot of warnings. And Zandon had 3 on the first lap. Or is that... But Jetman now in the lead with the 3-second buffer to Bridgie. Technically speaking, he is 3.5 seconds in the lead, and Zakazu is 8/10 in P2. Battlecat is pushing now with Ads settling in behind him. We do not need a clipped wall for anyone. Zakazu gets the move done on Bridgie. Bridgie having an absolute shocker of Sector 1. Jetman is pulling away now. He does have a lap older tyres. Let's see if anyone is actually going to do the 2-stop. Besides Frizy, King Dogger and Donmore. Will anyone else come in? I think 8 Ads is to come in. Honestly. It should happen for him. Would love to see Ads come into the pit lane. Sorry, not Ads, my bad. Jetman to come in, do a 2-stop, turn it around, and absolutely send it towards the front, guys. He would have to be, honestly, be on the mediums. Do lap 7, and then 11 laps. Lap 7, lap 14, and then 11 laps, so 12 laps to the end. Beautiful. Jetman is trying to cook. Bridgie is not cooking in the slightest. Here comes Mr. Ads to the line. Almost the fastest lap of the race. Beautiful lines from the Tier 3 driver. who is now sitting behind Battlecat on his medium tyres. He's going to want to do absolutely a lot of things right here to get the move and to push up towards the guys in P3, 2 and 1. Because if he can get within 3 seconds, he gets a podium. This is pretty decently sized battle. Frizy, will he come in again, do the medium hard? Will King Dogger, will Domwar? Domwar has had a bit of an accident. Apparently the game thinks that warrants a yellow flag as I go on board with him. Execute order. Ads has come in into P4 and now has to absolutely shove his car through. Because look who's got behind him and look who's got... Oh, he's gone into none. Will Battlecat, will he send it? He does not send it. Look at the exit. The difference in exit speed is absolutely phenomenal. But Battlecat choosing not to use any battery as he knows the car ahead of him is on the mediums but will die out very, very soon. Should be about lap 6 to lap 9 when they're kind of the same tyre wear. A-Dog 4 seconds back, just in a realm of his own at the moment. He is not close enough to these, to 4th, 5th and 6th, nor is he close enough to the guys ahead of him. But yes, someone has dropped it. It is King Dogger. King Dogger has an absolute moment and loses himself a lot of time. However, I think Domwar's having a problem with his steering as he is not going very quick through the first sector and all the current sector splits and all that kind of stuff. You're welcome, Jerry Bot. We love you, Jerry Bot. I hope you're doing pretty well, my good sir. Yes, well, Jeremy is, or Jerabot, if you don't know him, is currently engineering Jetman, and eBay Boy is in there with them for moral support. So an absolutely phenomenal work between those three to help Jetman do as well as possible to maybe hunt for his his third win ever. King Dogger's into the pits. Zakazu dipping a wheel and losing time, however. Here is Battlecat sitting right on the rear. Battlecat has got less battery. Chuck it out of overtake. Just chill. Absolutely phenomenal work from the drivers here. Jetman's tyres will be currently coming to where they could be kind of fatal to him, as King Dogger is on mediums. Will now do his best to keep ahead of the pack. Jetman has the lowest battery in the top 3. However, that's not going to bother him through the first couple of sectors, as Zakazu wants this win, as that could increase his championship lead. At the moment, he increases his championship lead by, forgot Inter's point system. But Frizy is in. Domwar, will Domwar come in? We have to look on board, because Domwar would have to take these tyres another 7 laps. 17 laps on these tyres. I don't think anyone would laugh. Oh my god! We spun. He's in He's in the wrong gear. He has spun. He's just given himself a reason to come into the pits. Surprisingly, we've got no safety cars for this, or VSCs. I think it's on reduced. So it's not going to happen. Domore is in. Jetman is pushing, but Zakazu is right there. He wants a point. A bit more done. Ads is escaping Battle Cat. He's just clean with it. He has to take those tyres another 6 laps to lap 11 or 12. I've completely forgotten. Don't ask me about information. I'm a commentator, I talk, but I don't bloody do anything else. Here comes Zakazu. Tyres are wearing, you can see the grains on all the tyres. These guys' tyres have to be crying out. Especially Ads. He's not going to get the move done unless Bridgie gets 12 seconds worth of time pens. And if that happens, his race may as well be over. Because then he'll lose out to Battlecat and Batman. And not A-Dog. A-Dog will currently stay P7. Welcome to the smallest grid of the Tier 3 week, of the Tier 3 season. Apologies. As we come through lap 20 to 21, as they come through the snake section, through, oh my god, Zakazu, you've just gone so bloody wide, mate. And you kept it in there, so, you know, well played, fair enough. But my god, if that's not a warning, I don't know what is. As he tries to almost ram Jetman up the bum. Bridgie's got the most battery. Bridgie is cooking. Dom Moore another 3 seconds. It's now 6 seconds for both of these blokes. Right here in a 3 second for Bridgie. Which isn't really going to lose him anything. Batman at the back now of this train. He is a second behind. Those 10 lap old tyres are screaming. Jetman's are somehow keeping it in here. Zucker's taking the title line to slow his car down a lot more so that he doesn't spin it when trying to open up the throttle. This just gives him even more of a chance to go for the move. He stays in medium and goes up into a hot lap. A lot of people with a lot of weird shit going on. P4 for Ads will be his best performance of the season. As we watch Jetman, before he comes on to lap 22. Jetman at the front of this pack. Any safety cars that want to happen have to happen this lap, or VSCs. Otherwise, you get nothing. And yeah, Frizy, 23 seconds off the guys here. Then yeah, these three are kind of set in stone. A-Dog is not catching. Batman is catching. He's with Battlecat. Battlecat is still on a medium TC. I thought he was on better TC than that, but I was wrong. I was disappointed once again. Jetman's tyres have to be absolutely screaming at him right now. Just bloody put it in the pits and get a new set. Jetman needs to pray that the cars behind him have worse tyre life, or it's just not going to work out for him. Oh. P2. Mr. Ads, his tyres are dying. And Battlecat is here to sniff up the goods. No one is going for a move. I think these guys should be saving battery. Lap 23. I did a race here yesterday. Ended up P2 with a 3 seconds, so Bridge technically still has this if he can get a 3-second gap out. Mind you, but I was absolutely flying. Whereas these guys are just maintaining position. Here it is. Oh yeah. Shat myself, my god. Anyway, King Dog has gone onto a set of softs because he's in the top 10. He can get the fastest lap. Oh, something's happened. Domwar has whacked a wall. As we come on to start lap 24 of 25. Bridgie has got battery saved up. Zuckerzoo and Jetman do not. As Battlecat gets the move done. But here comes Batman as well. Oh, that's a bit greedy there. Oh, that's even greedier. His tyres are absolutely fried. P6 at the moment, but A-Dog's on the charge. A-Dog and his old tyres are absolutely phenomenal. Can A-Dog get any higher than P7? Can he do it? Will it happen? Frizzy's come into the pits. He will put on a set of soft tyres. Domwar has not come in, so he will currently come out and try and do the go quick, but it will not work because of where he is. Looking at penalties now, it is a 16 seconds for King Dogger. Up at Jetman, he is absolutely pushing, but Zuckerzoo is not. Neither is Bridgie. They have the penalties over him, but here comes A-Dog on ads. These two fight like wild beasts sometimes. A-Dog will go through sooner rather than later, you think. Here comes Ads. He wants the move on Jetman. Jetman would love to keep the win. It is between these two right now. Will anyone go for the move? It's Chillin' Harvest. No bottles needed, thanks lads. Keep it within the truck! Oh, Jetman's gone! What happened to Jetman? Jetman like lagged. I don't know what happened there. It looked like Jetman lagged into the wall. That is so disappointing. Jetman has lost the lead and a bit of his front wing as well. That is so disappointing. He will have to push now if he wants any chance of keep getting that lead back. He's racing like he's got no wing damage. He is pushing right now. Zuckerzoo's at the front. Domwar will be going for the fastest lap. It is a 31 that he needs. He is currently on a 31.4. He's actually going to come up and start a new fastest lap attempt. But here comes the leaders. Jetman's not going to get it. Zuckerzoo's at the front. Zuckerzoo has the... It's whoever gets the better launch. Oh, Bridgie's hit the wall. And here comes Zuckerzoo. towards the line, and he will get the move. Bridgie is all over the shop. There comes Don Moore. Here comes Battle Cat. It is Battle Cat or Batman. Who will get it? It'll be Battle Cat with more battery. A-Dog will get the move on Ads P7. Here comes Frizy on the set of softs. He is up 8/10. He could get it here. Absolutely. Mash, you don't count. You're not the actual TP. You're just a stand-in for Timmy. Here comes Frizy to the line. Fastest lap for Frizy. Another point towards his time. Mr. King Dogger has to get it by... Oh, he's gone a bit. He's hit the wall. This is not the finest lap from him. It comes to the line. Does not... He takes it. Mash, you're a stand-in. You can't be talking. There we go, an absolutely amazing race from Zucker. Oh, there we go, Zuckerzoo wins the race. Fastest lap goes to Frizy, Jetman P2, Bridgie P3, Battlecat P4, Batman P5, A-Dog P6, Ads P7, Frizy, King Dogger, Donmore, and Zandon's our only DNF. I will be... Quick second. I will go to... Oh well, someone's already in here for me. We've got Jetman in here. We'll just wait for Zuckerzoo and Bridgie. Zuka is in now. Bridgie, hurry up, man. As we wait for Bridgie to swear to... Whoop. There we go. Anyway, Bridgie's not coming. We'll start with Jetman. P2. Got pole for the race. An absolute... I don't know what happened on your final lap, but you were cooking for a second there. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, it was pretty good for qualifying. Obviously had that little bit of a block for Battle Cat. I was 2 tenths off, so that wasn't ideal. But yeah, I'm glad I got pole, and I had Jerobot in the VC with me as well. Just coached me through what I needed to do to try and get through the whole race. And credits to him, he did an absolute brilliant job. He kept me cool and all that stuff. He told me what I needed to do, and legend for doing that. And I guess it was fun. It was definitely a lot of fun with Bridgie and Zuka, pedaling out all 25 laps and just having our own little trio up the front. So it was very fun. Yeah, that last lap mistake was all me. I reckon I was just getting a little bit too eager on the throttle, trying to see if I could pull away from Zuka because I knew I was a little bit better than Zuka in the first sector, sector two and sector three, where they were okay. I think we were matching a little bit. I think we both made our own mistakes, which it was basically equal pace, and then we were just try and keep Bridgie at bay because obviously he had a little bit of a moment on that curve in sector one before he went to sector two a couple of laps earlier. But no, we'll take P2. Congrats Zuka on P1. Man gave me run for money, and I respect him for that. That was a good run by him. Good job to Bridgie if he's watching the stream in P3. And thank you, Jorobot, if you're watching. You're a legend, mate. Thanks for helping me in the VC today.
Yeah, well, I saw eBay Boy was in there for moral support at one point. Um, Great race from you. How are you looking forward to Jeddah round 14? I think next week.
What track is it, sorry?
Qatar.
I actually don't mind Qatar. Actually, I've had some decent results there. Well, obviously back on F124, F125 is a little bit different, but I still feel confident around Qatar. We'll see what we can do. We've definitely done some practice laps a couple of weeks ago, so we might have to go back to the drawing board, see what we can do, and hopefully go one spot better. But yeah, looking forward to it. It's a good track of mine, and yeah, hopefully we can continue that next week.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your P2, and see you next week.
Cheers, thanks, Hopper.
No worries, man. On to Mace Zuka, who had an absolutely hopeless Wednesday night, but turns it around tonight and getting the win at Jeddah ahead of Jetman. What were your thoughts coming into the final lap with Jetman, and just how was the race in general?
So going into the final lap, I knew I had pace on Japan in Sector 1, but must have had lower wings than me in Sector 2 and 3, as he was just a bullet. And also I was trying to keep in that DRS and just use as much battery as I could for the final corner, and he ended up bending it a little bit, and I swooped in and took P1. Best way I could say it.
No words, no words. Well, how are you feeling for Qatar next week?
Sure. Let's just get it over
So
with.
great. That's a great way to say it. I will ask before we go. What were both of your wings for the race, if you care to share?
Not too sure if I'm allowed.
Well, if it's velocity or SOC, then fair enough.
It's not.
Okay.
Mine's not velocity or SSE. I'll definitely tell you mine. 1410.
1410. Those are very high.
I will say mine and Jetman's wings were sort of close.
Okay, was it 12-0?
No.
Ah, damn. Okay, I thought I was close.
To be honest, I would never go zero rear wing. I would take a few clicks down. That's the worst part about these high speed tracks. I just hate going like a higher number than a zero at the end in wings because it absolutely destroys me. I don't like it.
That is fair enough. Yeah, I run 5-0 here, so absolutely major.
Hey,
But yeah.
I'll see if I can back it up in RMPT tomorrow night.
Yeah, exactly. Good luck there. I do have this tomorrow for Saturday for Tier 2 Inters, but congrats to both of you for P1 and P2. Congrats to Bridgie as well for P3. Don't know why he's not here. Bridgie he did have a great fight in the end, but I hope everyone enjoyed. I will see you all for the Tier 1 race as I now commentate both Tier 3 and Tier 1, seeing as Golden Sniper has uni. So I take over for him now. But I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you Tier 1. Otherwise, see you for Tier 3 at Qatar next week for round 14. Good night.